So we wanted to show you the real aspect of COESPU, not a briefing, not long discussions.
I want to see the real aspect.
But the real aspect,
Yeah,
where we are
real
doing our businesses. So first of all, this is the...
Oh, grazie mille.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. We are really honored of our...
Oh, this is very impressive. Hey, impressivo.
Of our courses, particularly during the graduation ceremonies, we offer them the certificates, and we stress always the importance of the courses conducted under the GPOI initiative, Global Peace
You're
Operation
doing
Initiative.
great work. Getting them trained and ready.
We also present them a pin representing the COESPU, underlying the importance to consider themselves part of the COESPU family. And we support this COESPU family with an alumni program that is supported by our website that was established and created with American funds.
Different scenarios.
So do you do that, or are they making their own?
No, I give them some information, I give them some open maps, I give them some general indication, then they have to fill in the blank space. Therefore, they have to invent the name of the country, of course, based on procedures established in planning activities, starting from the overview on JPMISI, in other words, geographic, political, military information in infrastructures, social issues, and then they move to fill in to populate the scenario with the actors and all the other relevant issues.
This is made in the training building course, where we train senior officers to organize and structure courses for the peacekeeping,
as well as the exercises,
as well, including exercises, with a view at the developing the self-sufficiency of the police contributing country, because one of our goals and values is the development of self-sufficiency. We don't want to maintain always this situation in which we train and they learn. We want to escort them, accompany them in a development process.
Well, the reputation that you've, from 2005 until 14 years, you've earned a phenomenal reputation and for the skill that you've employed. So I can tell you that on behalf of, so being in Rome now for almost 2 years, and knowing the Carabinieri from the daily contact that we have and visiting the headquarters and hearing what they're doing, you have earned a reputation that is so high that all we can do is say grazie mille.
Very appreciated, sir. Thank you very much.
It is greatly appreciated by everybody.
I heard the news about the new operation in Milan yesterday. We are very proud of that. Extremely proud of this.
As well, and I can understand. So I've heard about what you're doing for a long time. So now you're becoming legendary. So I'm glad to be here. So I can say I've been here.
To complete the visit, I would like to divided in cells: personnel, operations, intelligence, and logistics, and so on.
How many countries are you deployed in now?
Well, that depends on
what's going on,
on the students and on the police contributing countries. We are here training. In this period, unfortunately, we don't have international courses ongoing, but we are normally training police officers, but not only police, also civilians, or judges, or military, to deal with the police aspects in peace operations. And these students are coming from different countries of the world. We normally have the average of the presence in our courses of international personnel is coming from 15 to 20 different countries, most of them from Africa and Asia. In total, so far, since the establishment of COESPU in 2005, we trained almost 12,000 senior police officers. 12,000 is a large number if it is compared to the rank of these students, and coming from 118 different countries. So we almost covered the entire globe. And we conduct different courses, recently appointed.
Sir.
He's coming back from Turkey, where he served as a special advisor and residential manager of a twinning project with the Turkish gendarme to improve their skills and capacities in public order, crowd control, riot controls, and so it was
I spent
2
there
year.
2 years, and it was very nice and challenging.
I'm sure they could make
experience.
good use of your
Yes.
capabilities during those 2 years.
Particularly aimed to uprise human rights while performing these kind of activities and to protect the democratic approach in providing these police activities. Lieutenant Colonel Melidonis, Chief of Research Office belonging to the Department of Studies and Research. So we
There's
continue.
an opportunity for you to come to the embassy. We would love that. Thank you all very much. Greatly appreciated there. Continued great success.
Let's hope. The winter hasn't been so bad. Unless you're a skier, the winter has been bad.
I'd like to offer you the coat of arms of COESPU.
A great honor.
That,
Thank you.
representing the aim that normally is on our hats, but in this case the grenade is the globe and the flame becomes a white dove of peace.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I will treasure that. Thank you.
Speciale. I don't speak Italian, so the rest of this will be in my broken English.
Non parlo italiano, quindi il resto del discorso sarà nel mio inglese.
First, before I begin, I now have a long-standing relationship with Colonel Birdie, and I know that you've had to suffer through him for all this significant time as well.
Vorrei iniziare dicendo che conosco il colonnello Birdie da un po' e so che anche voi dovete sopportarlo.
I would be, although I have a written text sitting in front of me, I would be remiss if I didn't start by saying this is a unique honor for me to be standing here speaking to you, the mayors of the important towns that surround this space, and to say on behalf of our country, the United States of America, and for all of us who know the significance of partnership, grazie mille.
Ho un discorso scritto davanti a me, ma prima di iniziare non voglio dimenticarmi di dire che è veramente un onore per me essere qui con voi davanti a tutti i sindaci dei comuni locali che sono molto importanti.
Room with some, maybe one or two possible exceptions, that don't want to get right down to it and do business. So what this is all about, and what SelectUSA is hoping to prove, that it's a great time to do business, and there's never been a better time than doing business in the United States. I just footnote that by saying, if any of you happen to miss the breaking news of our Federal Reserve yesterday. The Federal Reserve Chairman has committed to keep interest rates unchanged for the balance of the year, and that should provide significant incentive for those who want to finance, move, and do business now in the United States. So, buongiorno a tutti. This is an honor, a pleasure, and in fact, a unique privilege to come up. I've spent the better part of 60 years attempting to, occasionally succeeding in doing business in the United States, and I can testify that the climate has never been better. So I thank you very much to Confindustria Vicenza, a vital partner of ours already in the export business that is coming dramatically from this area. I thank you now, and I will look forward to thanking you in the year ahead, because I know this will be a particularly successful year. So we're here for two major reasons. First, we want to create networking opportunities for the Italian entrepreneurs who are here and the state government officials, so that we can move the process forward. The second purpose is to demonstrate how the United States government and U.S. diplomatic mission in Italy, through the SelectUSA initiative, can help Italian companies, large and small, invest in the United States. Not next year, but now. Italian FDI in the United States, the foreign direct investment, continues to climb. In 2017, the stock of Italian FDI in the United States exceeded for the first time $35 billion. About 1/3 has come from manufacturers much like yourselves. So Italian companies, large, small, have made investments that are good for the United States, and they are good for the Italian economy. They have created 75,000 jobs. We want to see the numbers grow. So as we have a dual mission to help U.S. business come to Italy, we can definitely demonstrate that there are significant rewards to locate your businesses in the United States. We appreciate the companies that come to us. They are showing the desire to integrate, and their contributions to the economy and social fabric of the communities in which they operate show that very unique and special flair for Italian quality that is famous and basically adored throughout the world. And we think in the United States, we will end up magnifying the extent to which that growth happens. The President and Congress have now reformed the corporate tax system. So as you probably are well aware, taxes are at the lowest level they've been in the last 20 years, and they make the United States more open for business than ever before. It's easy to do business in the United States. We have a fast, predictable judicial system. It's deep and liquid, and the markets are very astute in opening themselves to new and growing enterprises. It's a well-educated workforce. There's access to some of the best intellectual property in the world, and a huge consumer market that you're aware of, over 325 million consumers. It's a level of consumer confidence, as I stand here today, that has not been seen in the last 18 years. So, on the bottom line, trying again to remind myself only once more to follow the instructions of a talented Marine, SelectUSA. I leave now, and I look out and see all of you here, and I can tell you that the last almost 2 years that I've been here, I have gained a much better understanding of the opportunities that all of you can enjoy. And I hope that you will join me and our my very capable colleagues in the United States. For the last 3 years, that's next June, and for the last 3 years, the Italian delegation to the summit has been one of the top 5 in Europe.
we'd like to move you to the top. This is still several months off. Registration is open now, but unfortunately, probably due to some of our miscalculation, the reservation list is getting full, so the time is short to register. So my hope is that you will, shortly after we convene the next part of our program, we will start to be open to receive your, I hope, your present interest to join. At the 2018 event, there were a little over 1,000 companies from 66 countries who represented 51 U.S. states and territories. 4 U.S. cabinet secretaries were present. I think there will be more this time around. And it's an opportunity not to be missed for any one of you who is seriously looking to locate a growing business and grow your business in the United States. And so, consistent to the Marines' demands, I want to say how grateful I am, we are, the United States is, for your participation. My team and I look forward to speaking with you during the lunch break and working with you to see that your investment plans in the U.S. can develop quickly. But most of all, I look forward to joining you next year in Washington, D.C., and may the rest of your day be even more profitable than the beginning. Let's do business.